Panel, Rice and Partey or Bissouma and Sarr?
Rice and Partey.
We're not entertaining that, are we?
Patrick.
I mean, it's a $10 donation, man. Come on, get the guy and answered it. I say Rice and Partey, bro. I say Rice and Partey.
I say Rice and Partey. Rice and Partey for me.
I've not even seen Rice and Partey together. That's all I'm going to say. So
They played.
Conversation. We've not even seen them together. That's what all Arsenal fans tell me. So let's see them together first before we have that conversation.
Well, they've played together twice so far this season, both times against City and both times we've won. So decent.
Well, Bissouma and Sarr top of the table.
Actually, let me ask you a question, Patrick. Right now, Patty. If you were offered a swap deal, you could have Partey and Rice or keep Bissouma and Sarr. What would you do?
I'm keeping my guys because Rice is never fit. Sorry, Partey is never fit.
And Bissouma's the better player between all four mentioned. I'll say it for you, don't worry.
There you go.
Well, Partey's never fit, but Bissouma might miss like 6 games this year.
I'm not even joking. I swear I'm not even joking.
Bissouma's better than all four. And by the end
I'll have Bissouma second. Bissouma can sit second, but for me, he's not better than Rice.
Nowhere near better than Rice.
Definitely
he is better than Rice. He's definitely better.
100% better than Declan Rice at the moment.
Exactly. Come on.
Bissouma, oh my God. Have you been watching the Premier League?
Yeah, I thought
Bissouma's been good.
Phenomenal.
Great. Bissouma has been amazing.
Bissouma's been excellent. Come on. Yes, he had a bonus.
Not saying he hasn't. Not saying he hasn't. But I think Declan Rice has a player.
What?
Yo, man. Come on, man. Let's not do that, bro. Rice, he can't be serious. Like, Bissouma's good, yeah? He's a great player for you, but like out of the cold, you're taking Bissouma over Rice.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Taking him any day of the week.
100%. Are you guys serious? You guys at the moment, because you saw Declan Rice played like this for 8 games, and yesterday he had to bring another 6 to control the tempo of the game next to Declan Rice, who's tackling, was good and everything, over Bissouma, who every game at Spurs is the go-to guy.
We've seen him do it for years at West Ham.
Okay,
for years.
So you can't limit this to 6 games.
No, we haven't. Rory,
we have.
That's a false premise. They play defensive football. He defends more than when he attacks. Yeah. He doesn't play progressive football at West Ham. That's a false.
So Man City and Arsenal were both willing to put £100 million on the table for a guy that's never proven that he's worth that or close to that.
What is that? I don't get what your question here. What does that has to do with what the fact that you said that he's done it at West Ham is not a fact. Because West Ham don't play progressive football.
He won a European trophy with West Ham.
Yeah, but is he better than Bissouma? Forget all of that. Is he better than Bissouma?
He won a European trophy where he got dominated in the final.
Oh my God, this is getting into a discussion. Guys, at West Ham, they don't hold the ball. He's not a progressive team. So the way Arsenal, Manchester City, and Spurs this year play has nothing to do with what he did at West Ham. All about the potential, the way he plays. They saw that he might be able to do that. He can do that, the scouting. Did he do it? No, he didn't. He did it only for these 8 games. Bissouma did it for Brighton. Bissouma now, at the moment, he's leading that Spurs team.
Bissouma was awful last season. Declan Rice has never looked as bad as Bissouma was last season.
He was atrocious. You're telling me that Declan Rice is the leader of this Arsenal midfield?
Yes.
The leader.
Yes.
So why didn't he play 6 yesterday and play somebody else? Why Jorginho yesterday was the one dictating the speed of the play, dictating where the ball is going to go yesterday? He had double the touches of Declan Rice. Declan Rice, some interceptions and tackles and everything. That would never happen with Bissouma on the team. Bissouma is the one who's handling the ball.
Declan Rice done that. Declan Rice done that because Declan Rice can do that. Declan Rice can do both. Arteta's not going to say, okay, Declan, you be the dictator of the tempo. I want Jorginho to be my box-to-box. Jorginho can't do box, let alone box-to-box. Who else are you going to play? El Neni.
Yeah. And also,
Fabio Vieira. I don't know who else they have.
So Declan Rice, out of his best position, you're saying he's best in a 6, out of his best position against the best team in the world, put in a man-of-the-match performance, but Yves Bissouma.
So you think that Declan Rice was yesterday man of the match?
Listen,
you guys think that Declan Rice yesterday was man of the match?
One second. Bissouma surpasses Rice in all the metrics that you want to use to judge a midfielder. So if you want to talk about his ground duels and all that stuff, because I've done this argument 2 weeks ago on Assumption, I think Mo, you were there and you issued that question. He has double the ground duels won this season. And when it comes to the passing and controlling the game, he has the better passing percentage. And people say, well, it could be side passes, by the way, which is something that Rice dominates. he has the best passing percentage between the two in the opposition's half. So it means that he makes a lot of more forward passes than Rice. So if you want to use these three metrics, that I think they're very reasonable to judge a number 6, which is defending and passing forward, he excels in all three of them. He surpasses Rice in all three of them. And I have the eye test to tell me that.
Better dribbler, better ball carrier. He's got more tackles, more interceptions. I don't understand. Like, yeah, come on.
And by the way, before anyone accuses me of doing, because I'm accused of.
I'm not using 6 games. I'm not going to sit there and say, so because Bissouma has been better for 6 games this season, arguably, that undoes everything.
Are we just ignoring what he used to do when he was at Brighton, guys? Because I feel like we're looking at last season, but we forget how good he was with Brighton. I wanted him last season when Spurs signed him, and we went and signed Casemiro instead, and I was upset over it. So a year later, I'm repeating the same thing because I have seen him be a better footballer for about 3 years yet. Yeah, we can talk about last year being shit, but they were playing horrible football under Conte anyways. They weren't playing progressive football.
Look,
but now that he's playing progressive football, he's
in the
controlling
Premier League. If you look talking metrics in the Premier League this year, both played 8 games. Both played identical minutes, actually. Declan Rice has more goals. Chances created, identical. Passing accuracy, Declan Rice 92% versus 91%. For me, that's a tie. Like that 1% is so marginal. Long pass accuracy, Declan Rice 70%, Bissouma 62%. Aerial duel success, Bissouma 50%, Declan Rice 34%. So I think that's a significant win. Ground duel success, 61%, Bissouma 60%. Rice, I'm going to say that like the other one is 1%. So I'm going to say it's a tie. Clearances 0.4 for Rice. 1.4 for Rice, 1.8 for Bissouma. I think that's very close. Interceptions identical, blocks identical. So in terms of the metrics, there is nothing really to separate these two at this moment in time this season. Again, metric-wise, I think on the eye, I think Bissouma passed the eye test more than Declan Rice, the way he moves. But with Declan Rice, the reason I would pick him over Bissouma, it's not even about a tactical thing. Leadership ability, I'd go with Rice. That's who I'd go with. But let me just state this. I think Bissouma's amazing, and I'm gutted that one thing I would say, value for money, he'll probably be worth more. Like, it'd be better because he costs £25 million, which is crazy. There we go. I wanted some more of these super chats. If there's a great super chat, we started another debate, which we didn't. This says, apply common sense, Staffy. Why don't you compare Bissouma's stats to Rodri's and then tell me he's better than Rodri?
Does he want me to say that Bissouma's better or Rodri? He's not. Why would I say that? You want me to lie? The only reason I use stats for that one is because we're doing a direct comparison, but I'm not going to compare Bissouma to Rodri because my eyes can already tell me without the stats that he's a much better DM than him. I think he's the second best DM in the league. That's my opinion.
Well.
There we go. Staffy says Bissouma is World Cup, shows the bar is world class, shows the bar is low.
All right. When the season ends, we'll revisit that because every genius looked like an idiot at first until he was proven right. So if he has a world class season, whoever sent that super chat, I bet you better come back with an apology.
Did you just call yourself a genius on the show?
I will be proven a genius, yeah. I will be proven a genius.
I like it. This year, Rice over Bissouma because he cooks in both pragmatic and progressive systems. Rice passes the Conte test. Teta and Pep would love him. Can adopt to any system. It's a fair point. I'm losing brain cells. Could Bissouma carry West Ham?
No.
Yeah, why not? Why couldn't he?
He's not that guy.
Was Rice carrying West Ham now?
What is carrying? Can we talk about carrying? What was he carrying?
Carrying
they were winning last season because
why
of Jared Bowen.
Why is Rory saying Bissouma's not that guy when you can clearly see in every game he's played, he's been excellent? So how is he not that guy? Like, I don't really understand.
So go on.
There was the argument was made that the reason Bissouma looked bad last season was because he was playing in a team that was playing badly. Declan Rice was playing in a team that was playing badly last season, like relegation level badly, and he still looked excellent. That's the difference.
Conte didn't favour Bissouma. Bissouma was injured. He hardly played. So it's not just about Conte. So it's a lot more things than that. So this whole thing of Declan Rice in the Conte system, Bissouma hardly played last year, and he was injured. So let's cut that crap straight
Staffy,
away.
I'm just going to let you know as well, though. I'll just run Amrabat's numbers. He beats, barring ground duels, he beats them all in everything in his first 2 Premier League games. So I'm just putting that out there, Staffy.
But that's 2 games. That's why I didn't bring
you now, Staffy. I'm backing you. I'm going with Bissouma because it means, based on your logic, that Amrabat's better. Come on.
No, but I use the same amount of games to compare. I can't use Amrabat.
No, I know. I'm being facetious. Partey controlled the game better than all of them, is what Enigma says. Staffy thinks Luke Shaw is world class. Take it with a pinch of salt, people.
If Prince can find me a clip of me calling Luke Shaw world class, I'll give him all the money that he wants. No, because I know what he's talking about. We had that debate on Saeed's channel before. I didn't say he's world class, but I rated him more than Saeed did. But then the show turned into he's world class, and I never said the exact words.
Bissouma is nowhere near Rice's level. Sorry, lol. 8 games, and this is how people are talking. I think it's more than the 8 games, though. It's what he was doing at Brighton as well, to be fair. Who gives a shit how Arsenal won? They won a goal. They won a goal. It's 3 points, end of. I agree with you. Already done this one here. Thank you very much. Oh, man, that Sal here says, this is why Pogba said Man United fans don't know ball with talent ID like Staffy. United will go nowhere, Terry. Please school your fellow
with an
United
AVI
fans.
like that, trying to say that I don't know what I'm talking about. First of all, go change that picture because you look like an idiot. Secondly, I rated Pogba. When Pogba said that, it was because people were going against him. So if I told Pogba, hey, I rate you, he's going to be like, yeah, you're one of the stupid United fans that I don't rate. Bro, go change your AVI, bro.
Oh my God.
Jeez. So much chest for bought trophies and rigged refs. Every time we play you, you get all the decisions. Last year, Odegaard's penalty, Xhaka red, brutal cheats is what Gunnar Sol has got to say.
Last year? When was the Odegaard penalty last year?
I don't remember it.
No, he's thinking the season before.
Oh, was he thinking the year
gave away a
before?
penalty and Odegaard got fouled by Ederson.
2021,
And nothing was given. Yeah.
It's Eddie Nketiah can't wear the 14 and do that. It's true. He shouldn't be in that shirt. That's one thing he should not be in.
Shouldn't be on the club, bro. Like Eddie Nketiah.
Prince here says you called him the best left back in the world. Am I lying?
No, I didn't. That's what I'm saying. Go find that clip. I said
Go find a clip, bro.
I said I rate him higher more than United fans.
I'll get AI to voice over Staffy. I ain't joking. I wouldn't do that.
I might have called him the best left back in the league. Maybe that's what I said.
Ooh. Best league in the world, though. Therefore, no, I'm joking. Ability is also a big asset. Rice is actually underrated when you add leadership and strong mentality to that. Yeah, I agree. Bissouma has 3 years on Rice. Rice will improve. How old is Bissouma?
26.
Oh, is he? I thought do you know why? I thought he was like 21, 22. I don't know why I didn't realize he was proper grown. This here says there's bad decisions in many games, but hey, because City are owned by Arabs, it's probably to do with corruption. City have the smartest people running it. They are not dumb enough to pay refs.
Latifa, it's true,
150
but again,
charges,
it looks
a counterweight City are the smarter, so they wouldn't cheat.
Yeah, and Rory didn't say they paid the ref to cheat. That's not what he said. It's just
a conflict of interest. It's perfectly legal and above board. It's just an issue.
I just think they're idiots for even wanting an English ref. I don't want English refs.
Guys, let's just establish the facts so people don't call us like we're just gaslighting. The people that run that league, the AFC, they are run from Emirates, but they have nothing to do with the Abu Dhabi. Okay, let's establish the fact. This is a completely different entity, and not even to the following the governance of that's the reality. They're not following the governance of Emirates. So
it's sponsored. It's paid for by Adnan.
Arsenal are sponsored by Emirates as well. So it's like, come on, Rory. Sponsored is something else than being employed by them.
Oh, well, it's all just a bit.
Ahmed here says Rice 0 yellow cards and reds. Bissouma 5 yellow cards, 1 red. Rice equals clutch goal winner against United. Let Bissouma put his medals on the table. Man's walking around like Graham Souness.
Yeah, Bissouma does need to work on his discipline and silly yellow cards. But if you're looking at the play and the talent, I think it's it's there. It's there for everyone to see.
Partey clear of them both. Pretty obvious. No.
Again, I never like the argument of this injury-prone player is better than him. I don't care. I'd sooner have the worst player for 35 games than the better one for 10. Like,
Yeah,
it's
Partey's
the same with
injury,
Thiago
bro.
for us.
He breaks down too.
People try and put Thiago in combined 11s. I can't do it because he's never fit for them. I don't want to see Thiago around.
This here says, where was the sympathy when Saliba got injured? They gaslighted us and said we were scapegoating, holding, criticizing stinks massive. The hypocrisy stinks massively. That is true. I have to call that out. Staffy, I'd take my face over yours every day. Virgin contest, my opinions, not my looks. You Theodore. I don't know what Theodore means. The chipmunk. Simon, Alvin, Theodore. That one. Doop, doop.
Thank you for the super chat, Sua. I got you rattled, then that made my day. You have a good time.
I haven't seen the chipmunks in years. They're little jumpers, isn't it? Does it red?
You still look like a dweeb, by the way. If you don't know what a dweeb is, I would go look it up. You look like an absolute dweeb.
I know a dweeb is. Listen, I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. An amazing show. We'll be back tomorrow. Me and Lee Gunner in the afternoon. I'm very much looking forward to that one. And I did share the video today of him celebrating because he got very salty last week when I showed a video of him being grumpy after winning. So I did share him celebrating.